Members of Utah's Task Force 1 are helping to oversee FEMA's efforts to search for those survivors, which is no easy task. News specialist Mike Anderson is live in Florida tonight and went out with those search teams. Mike?
Yeah, Dina, you know, about a dozen or so other teams are out there helping look and going through some rough terrain. I mean, take a look at this behind us here. We have a yacht that somehow landed on top of a Suburban. Pretty extreme example, but there's a lot of craziness across the way, too. And there's a lot of homes and buildings ripped out of their foundations just across the bridge.
The sounds of this beach town are very different today. Silent.
Our department.
Aside from search teams like this one, led by Carl Randolph.
You guys are doing strong work today.
They're working with FEMA as more than 1,000 searchers comb through the streets of Fort Myers Beach. Sometimes crawling through tight spaces, and even several days after the storm, they're still finding people.
So the people are resilient, they're proud, and a lot of them do not want to leave their homes with no power and no utilities. They still want to stay.
Fire department.
They help make sure holdouts get supplies they need. In some cases, those who stayed did not survive.
It is critical that we get to them as soon as possible.
The work is hard. They're suddenly away from family, now in a community dealing with their worst of times.
I joined this team in 2005, so I have seen this before. Unfortunately, with the hurricanes, it doesn't really surprise me to see what I'm seeing now.
But surprising or not, it takes a toll, not only in seeing a community decimated, but in seeing its impact on people.
We do have peer counselors that are out and walking around and integrating with the teams.
Randolph says that kind of help is essential.
We need a emotionally healthy team in order to get this type of work done. And we rely on each other a lot.
And the people, the local leaders and law enforcement are depending on them to help make sure people out here are safe.
And even with this kind of damage, power is expected to be restored to most customers by Friday, but still it will take years to rebuild Fort Myers Beach to what it was before the storm. And members of Utah's Task Force 1, by the way, are supporting those search and rescue efforts from a command center near Orlando. Back to you.
That's good to see that the progress is they're making, but boy, the devastation hard to wrap your head around. Mike, thanks.